Hey everybody, welcome back to another Call of Duty Modern Warfare video. In today's video we are going to be talking about supply drops in Modern Warfare. So, this is breaking news and it's really exciting. So before we guys get into this, I want to remind you guys to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. If you're new around here, that way you guys don't miss out on any more great Modern Warfare videos. And give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy. So, Modern Warfare will not feature any supply drops on it, or at least at the start. Infinity Ward says that they are, quote, not working on a supply drop or loot box system for Modern Warfare. So this came from a post on Reddit where Infinity Ward's art director Joel Emsley has actually posted a thread on Reddit where he talked about this, because the community has been kind of blown up about this recently because there's been lots of leaks saying that there are going to be supply drops in the game. There's going to be tons of supply drops with hundreds of like paint jobs and camos and weird skins and all sorts of that stuff, like what we've had in a lot of the previous Call of Duty games. And it's going to be in right from the start. Well, he addressed this on Reddit. So he says in this post, he says, quote, "Sigh. There continues to be misinformed and incorrect info being pushed about Modern Warfare. What I can say right now is that we are definitely not working on any kind of supply drop or loot box system. Also, functional stuff is included through gameplay. Stay tuned, we're planning to release info this week." So this is a pretty bold claim coming from Infinity Ward here. They say that they are not working on any sort of supply drop system or loot box system. So there could be a little bit of like leeway here in what he's saying. So he could be saying that they're definitely not working on it. Okay, well that could mean that they're going to be working on it at a later date, or they've already worked on it so it's already completed. Because we've had plenty of leaks that say that supply drops and microtransactions are going to be in the game from day one. And that's kind of a change of pace from previous Call of Duty games, which a lot of the previous ones, they've all had like microtransactions, but they've been put in a couple weeks or maybe a month after launch as to not disrupt any of the reviews. So reviewers, they're going to review the game and they're going to be like, oh yeah, this game doesn't have microtransactions, it's great. And they're going to give the game like a great score, and a couple weeks later they're going to put in microtransactions and kind of really drive the game into the ground after it's already been reviewed and gotten great scores. And reviewers aren't going to go back and re-review the game a month later because there's supply drops in it. They're just not going to do that sort of thing. So that's why it was kind of odd that we were going to get supply drops right from the get-go, and it's been leaked through a lot of people. A lot of sources have said supply drops are in the game right from the start. We even had in the beta, there was an image of it saying common supply drop. It was leaked in the beta for this game. But then Infinity Ward comes out here and says that they're not working on supply drops or any sort of loot box system, and they say that functional stuff is unlocked through gameplay. So what does that mean though? Like through gameplay, I mean technically you could make that same argument that, you know, like supply drops in Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, and all these other Call of Duty games, those were all unlocked still through gameplay. Technically in Black Ops 4, you could unlock every one of these new DLC weapons through gameplay, and you were guaranteed to get it because you could always, you know, save up all your supply drops and do the duplicate protected ones. And technically, if you grinded enough, you could get every single item. In Black Ops 3, technically, there was still a chance that you would not ever get every single item in the game just because there was no like duplicate protected things in that game that you could always get. You had to spend real money on it. And I've seen a lot of controversy about this. People are saying, okay, well, if they're not working on it right now, then there's still a chance that they're probably going to put it out later. You know, a month after launch, they're going to release all these microtransactions and stuff. Plus, we've already had it leaked that COD points are actually going to be available in Modern Warfare. So what are COD points usually used for? Supply drops. But apparently there's not going to be supply drops. So what would you use COD points for within Modern Warfare if there's not going to be there? So this is a bold statement here coming from Infinity Ward. So either they are truthful, and that is a grateful and welcome surprise, or they're lying, and they're blatantly lying and misleading their customers here. So which is it going to be? We're going to find out apparently this week, where they're going to release more info about it. My guess is they're going to address a lot of the leaks and some of the concerns the community has, because, I mean, the game just comes out next Friday, so we're less than 2 weeks away. I think we're about 12 days away right now. That's absolutely insane. And they also still have to do that whole thing about the netcode. They said that they were going to release information about the netcode before launch. They're going to come out with like a statement or just like release information about that. So I'm hoping that that's probably going to happen this week as well. And also another thing to point out is that copies of the game have actually gone out and people have leaked copies right now. There are people in the world who are playing Modern Warfare. Now, they're not playing online multiplayer. The servers haven't gone live, but they have actual copies of the game. So the game has 100% gone gold, and what that means is basically they have completed the game and it is already being printed onto the discs and being sent out to retailers, and the game has been completed. Now, Infinity Ward is working on post-launch content, and there has been huge leaks that say that Infinity Ward is currently 100% focused on the Battle Royale section of the game. So now that they've completed the main section of the game, they've completed the game, the base version of it, with campaign, multiplayer, and Spec Ops, well now they're focused on the Battle Royale mode, which is set to launch sometime early 2020. And I have other videos on the channel specifically talking about that. But that's the information we have today, guys, about Modern Warfare supply drops. What do you guys think about this? I mean, this is kind of conflicting with some of the things like we saw in the beta. We saw an image of a common supply drop in the beta. We've had tons of leaks saying supply drops are in the game with tons of just BS crap and just tons of like garbage stuff set there to dilute the pools. And there are going to be DLC weapons in supply drops, but then we have an Infinity Ward developer coming out and saying that they're not working on it at all. So, which side do you guys believe? Do you guys believe Infinity Ward when they're saying this? Do you think they're telling the truth? Or do you think that there's something like fishy going on here? Or I've even seen a comment on Twitter. Somebody said, okay, well maybe Infinity Ward literally just like pulled that entire microtransaction system from the game from launch and is now going to just hold up on it until after launch. So it's already been completed, so that's where this comment that says they are not working on it because it's already completed and they're just going to add it in after launch. There's been a lot of different things with the microtransaction system. Back in like September and August, there was talk that the current status of the microtransaction system back then was it was going to be similar to Infinite Warfare. It was going to have salvage and stuff, so you're going to be able to buy every single item in-game with like an in-game currency. Well, not COD points. You're going to be able to buy it with in-game currency, and you're literally going to be able to unlock every item through gameplay, which kind of lines up with this Infinity Ward developer saying here. But apparently that was scrapped like right away and replaced with a full-blown loot box system and microtransaction system really similar to Black Ops 4's. But maybe they actually scrapped it and went back to the old way of having salvage and all these items being able to be unlocked through gameplay. So what do you guys think about all this? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm really interested to read your guys' comments and hear what you guys have to say. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new around here, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel with notifications on, that way you guys don't miss out on any more Modern Warfare videos. And give the video a thumbs up if you have enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.